It's time to catch up with our good friends from Hy-Vee. We got Sydney, we got Phil with us. First of all, how was your Thanksgiving, you guys?
Good.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I made a pie that impressed everybody.
Nice.
Did
What
the whole
kind?
braided crust. It was the pumpkin pie.
Okay.
But yeah, I got extra fancy on that crust.
Nice. Phil, how did I know you and Brandon were there in the morning, right? With the meals and picking up in that? So.
Went very smooth. Everybody was satisfied, so I was pretty happy with that. So, it was great. And then got to go right home, and I didn't even have to cook because I was doing that. So I got to go home right to food. It was
Even better.
It was great.
That's awesome. So, good stuff there. And it's weird because, Thanksgiving's over with, but we're already like 3 weeks away, less than 3 weeks away from Christmas. So it's like you don't even get a little bit of a break.
It's like it's crazy. This is that crazy time of year where it's just nonstop. Oh,
Exactly.
go.
So I gotta tell you this too. So our mutual friend Josh from Park Ridge,
Yep.
he bought one of those turduckens and he smoked it.
Oh.
Yeah, he said it turned out
I
fantastic.
bet it did. Oh man, that turducken is so good.
He said it took about 10 hours.
I don't doubt that. It's just a dense amount of meat.
Yep. But he sent me a couple. I'll have to show you the pictures of that too. So yeah, because I was wondering like how that would go, and he said it was awesome.
Yeah,
So,
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have been that patient, but
I don't know if I could on Thanksgiving Day.
right, exactly. A lot of stuff going on
A lot of stuff.
with you guys. So did you mention there's a bake sale?
There
coming
is.
up?
There is a baking sale today. Starts
Nice.
today through Sunday. And, I mean, this is all the essentials. So if you're thinking about baking anything, any of those goodies for Christmas, we got it all today. So $2.99 on the Hy-Vee butter. Great price on butter, especially this
Especially with
time.
their
Butter and eggs this time of year. I mean,
Uh-huh.
the fluctuation is just insane.
Yep. That's
So
gonna be a hot one.
It is. That butter's gonna, it's crazy. And then we've got 4-pound sugar. That's smart, $2.48. 3 for $5 on the cream cheese, always an important one. $1.48 on the Hy-Vee flour. 2 for $3 on the Hy-Vee pretzels. So if you're making a little Hershey Kiss.
Yep.
Oh, and speaking of the kisses, they're buy 2 get 1 free on the share size bags, those and Rolos.
Nice.
$2.77 on the Oreos. $2.88 on the Hy-Vee chocolate chips. 20% off on all our foilware, and then 99 cents on the Hy-Vee evaporated milk.
Nice.
So,
yeah,
pretty
get
hot
your
sale.
baking going right there. Absolutely. Yeah, that
Yeah.
butter one. I know that's gonna be a big time
man.
one.
People are going to go nuts for that.
Yep.
I am.
Yeah,
That's
that's just. I'm gonna have to tell Veronica. Get
Yeah.
over there. So.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to buy so much butter today. I'm
Right.
going to get, friends and family in buying me butter.
Yeah. The thing is, you can put it in the freezer too.
You can.
You
Yep.
know, just to save it over there too. So I don't know if how many people realize you can just put it in the freezer because we'll always grab one out of there.
Yeah, no, that's what we do too.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it easy.
Yeah.
And it saves room in the fridge because I've always got too many condiments and stuff in the fridge.
Oh, see, I'm almost running out of freezer space.
Oh, see, I got the reverse problem.
Do you have a deep freezer? You are in Wisconsin now, so you're gonna have to get a deep freezer.
I have such a small apartment. I cannot even begin to imagine where I'd put a deep freezer.
Well, the temps right now, it might just be outside. You
Yeah.
know, put it out there.
I
Just cut off
genuinely
a space.
do. I genuinely do have ice cream outside right now.
Yeah, hey, that's the smart way to do it. So, especially when you got people over, drinks, and just keep it outside. Get it over there. Speaking of which, by the way, baking, I tried your guys' strawberry rhubarb pie for the first time.
Did you
It's a
like
good
it?
choice.
Can guy get some custom mortars, for Christmas because it was that good. Like I never had before, and then I tried
really?
it, and it was like. So when we were there handing out the turkeys, I saw them when you guys were over there, and I'm like, all right, we're going to come back later today, and they were gone from the display one. I'm like, oh crap! So we went in the back, and there was 3 left. I'm like, it was amazing.
It's such a good pie.
I know.
Such a good pie.
We did pie rankings last right before, and that was already in my top 5.
Man, I do love strawberry rhubarb pie.
It was awesome. So kudos to your staff over there for that.
I'll make
So,
sure they know because
yeah.
they did a great job. That's the bakery this time of year. I mean, those guys are just working around the clock.
Yep. So, more sales though.
More
going
sales.
on.
I got sales everywhere.
I
So
know.
the crab sale is going on right now at the seafood department. It's always this time of year.
Yep.
We always try to make sure we get the crab. Now, just so everybody knows, full disclaimer, king crab is getting harder and harder to get every single year.
Mm-hmm.
We have some. Supplies are limited, and it's going to be a little higher on the price side for that. But we're trying. It's going to be $37.99 a pound, I think, which
Okay.
is it is what it is. But if you're looking for some decent crab, we've still got some great options. So we've got the Alaskan snow crab, $17.98 a pound, and we've got the Dungeness crab, $14.99. The Dungeness crab this year is coming in looking really good too. You know, it's usually a smaller crab, but the Dungeness crab has been coming in a little bit bigger, so that's good because it's about on par with the Alaskan king or snow crab. We've also got $6 on our premium crab cakes. I don't know if you've had the premium ones, but they are so good.
Yep.
So good. Like, I just buy one of those and two of those, and that's a meal for me.
We've gotten those for like New Year's. You know, for New Year's meals and that. Yep.
And then of course we've got we got a ton of shrimp on sale right now too. We've got the fair trade $9.99 on the big 5160s. We've got the jumbo, which is the big guys, $14.98 a pound. And then we've also got our crab broils that we make in the house. I don't know if you've ever seen those. They're nice big aluminum foil pan, and we've got 2 different sizes of those. So go and check those out. We've got all kinds of price points on those. But it's just it's that time of year. Everybody starts thinking about crab. And then don't forget, if you want a lobster, especially for New Year's, I'd call ahead, because they're going really fast. We had 19 lobsters last week, and we are down to 2.
Wow.
So
it's funny you mentioned lobsters, because I was just yesterday recording our new Blue Golds podcast, and we had a couple volleyball players on, and they're talking about it's a tradition that they prank their coaches. And they said one of their pranks was one of the coaches, they turned it into like an underwater theme, and they talked about how they went to Hy-Vee at 5 a.m. to get a lobster. And put it in their coach's office.
That's awesome.
Over there. So it was like, it's funny that you just mentioned lobster there, because they were just telling that story yesterday. So that's really cool. Oh,
that's
man.
Awesome.
You got more too, don't you?
I've got so many things. Yeah. So I'm trying to like jam all this in here. We've got a mega 2-day sale next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to focus really on what I think is pretty cool in this sale, and that is we've got prime inside round roast, only $4.99 a pound. Ooh. So inside round, as everybody knows, that's not your fattier piece of meat, so just be careful when you're cooking it. But prime is going to be the best version of that. Mm-hmm. You can slice those into round steaks, or you can do that as a whole roast. Just make sure you're putting that in a broth or something with it, because like I said, it's not it's not going to cook at its own fat. It needs a little help, but it can be a very good roast.
Right.
Sometimes I cut that in half and stuff it, bake it like that. Ooh. Really good. But on prime grade, that's perfect.
Nice.
This is not a good place to be hungry right now.
Oh,
I'll tell you that much.
Not at all.
So, yeah, I know. I'm like, my stomach's always growling when I cook. That's my problem, is I like read all the ads. Everybody's like, don't you get tired of it? I'm like, no. I end up just buying everything.
You're like selling yourself.
I'm selling myself. Yeah. I'm going to buy that. A couple things I want to shout out before we go, though.
Yeah.
The 13th is a big day. So December 13th, that's Friday, next Friday. So we got 2 things going on in the store. So from 4 to 6, we've got our holiday show. So if you didn't go to our first one in November, we've always got a November, December one. There's going to be free drinks, sampling of wine, beer, lots of foods around the store. We get to make it into a whole event. And then while that's going on, over in Tress's department, from 5 to 7, we're going to be having a bourbon raffle too. So we just got in our J. Henry.
I was just going to ask, because I saw it on Facebook on the group page. Yeah,
we just got that in, so that's one of the ones we're going to be sampling that night.
Nice.
And then we've got a lot of nice allocated bottles that we'll be raffling off that night as well. So that'll be from 5 to 7, the holiday show. So come in at 4 to 6, you can be eating around the store. Then you can go over there, sample some bourbon, and stay for the raffle. It is going to be a really busy night.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I saw the picture on Tress's Facebook group page for the wine and spirits department. It was up there.
Oh, I'm really excited. And if you guys haven't tried that J. Henry barrel pick, I'm telling you, it's one of our best barrel picks we've ever done.
Ooh, that's high praise coming from you guys. That's very high praise.
It was so good. We went down there to J. Henry, did it on site, so it was an awesome experience. But it is, I mean, we had 5 to choose from, and it was one of those things where I could tell Mark was with me. So Mark, you're listening, is what it is. But I could tell the one, and I was like, this is the one I'm going to fight for. And I could see him moving all the others to the side and writing a bunch of stuff down, prepping to be like, this is the one. And I'm like, no, it's this one. He's like, oh, good. Yeah, me too.
That's awesome. That kind of reminds me of the story you guys were telling about. Was it a couple years ago when you all went down there?
Yeah, to New Riff. Yeah, they did the same thing. Yeah. It was like he and I were getting ready to fight for it, and then we agreed anyway. So.
That's awesome. Also, too, because we work with the Blue Golds, you guys are with their big event coming up in a couple months, but Jigs Up.
Yeah, we are sponsoring Jigs Up, and I'm super excited about it. So
because you are a big ice fisherman,
I
too.
am, and I'm going to be out there on the ice, and we're going to have some people out there. I'm thinking we're going to have coffee for people out there. We might do an event in between now and then where we give away some stuff and promote it, but I just want to make sure everybody knows we're excited to be a part of it. And if you want to see me and Tyler out there fishing, I'm going to try to get like a red Hy-Vee thing around our tent or something, so
Yes.
everybody knows who we are.
Gotta have the flag
Yeah.
and everything out there. Yep,
Yeah, get some
definitely.
swag.
I think
Exactly.
some Hy-Vee branded parkas would be great.
Oh man, that'd be cool. I should get all Hy-Vee gear. Should be all red.
Yeah, I mean, what we could do, like a tent, get the ice fishing tent that's all decked out in Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
Kind of like those bass boats that are decked out and sponsored
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
But
like
the ice
that,
fishing
but
version.
Ice fishing.
We're actually gonna dye the ice.
Gonna have to go with a different color than red. That's a murder scene over there.
Because we're killing the competition.
There you go, right there. So, and I know too, we're less than 3 weeks away, but stocking stuffer, especially Sydney and your department
Oh,
over there.
absolutely.
So.
And I'm actually gonna maybe get the right audience on this one. We just got some Duke Cannon soaps in. We
love
got
Duke
some
Cannon.
Christmas scents there. I know
Yep.
there's a pine one that's been selling like crazy. So if you like the pine, better get in sooner. I think it's gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
We have this one, and it's supposed to be scented like the Northern Lights. I don't know what that means, but it does smell very good.
I like the Buffalo Trace bourbon one.
That one's really
Yeah,
good.
that one. We actually did get a bunch more of that in too, and we
Nice.
even have this. They come up with this really cool. It looks like a book, and you open it up, and it has all mini versions of the soaps in there, and that bourbon one is in there.
Nice. Good gift for all the
Yeah,
gentlemen
exactly.
in your
Especially if you
life
want
that
to know
do-
what the Northern Lights smell like.
Absolutely.
Now I need to find out.
I know, right?
Well, I guess
how
you
did
just
they
have to buy
figure out
some.
Yeah,
what
I
the
know.
Northern Lights smelled like?
You get close enough, you just take a big whiff.
And I know you guys too got a bunch of toys in those aisles,
Yep.
the team store, team shop over there too.
Yeah.
So
don't forget those things. We've got tons of that stuff going on right now. Advent calendars too over there.
yep.
Stuff like
my
that.
kid spotted the Funko Pop football one.
Awesome.
Over there. Yeah. Yep. So, and then gift cards too. I know you guys have a bunch of gift cards over there too.
Yeah, we
so.
do. So yeah, make sure you come in. We're the one-stop shop on that stuff. So.
Absolutely. Guys, it was great to catch up with you again. And believe it or not, we'll probably be Christmas in just a couple weeks.
I know, it's crazy.
So.
Thanks for having us.
You got it, bud.